All right, so I'm on the Facebook talkie thing, and I'm talking to
Yeah.
somebody about something called Weird
Yep.
Wednesday, and he's talking about composites. Uh, it's kind of look like it's weird stuff, and he's saying that it kind of looks like Obama's been using composites, which I actually agree with because I saw one about 2 weeks ago, and I'm on the White House site for Facebook, and I saw this the other day, and it looks like they've added more trees. We know that I think they've been photoshopping Obama pictures, and the buddy I'm chatting here with says it looks like they've been compositing pictures. But I noticed they added a whole F load of trees to the White House pictures the other day, and it makes it look like Planet of the Apes or something. Like the White House is falling apart because the government shut down and there's trees all overgrown over it. Or what do you think?
Ab- Absolutely. I've been noticing a lot of sorry, there's an echo, so apologize for my
No
speech.
problem.
I've been noticing that there's a lot of weird things as far as their production goes when passing off information to the public, whether it be encrypted in photos with subtle colors or placements of objects, even shapes that they use. Um, but the photos themselves, why they would have that much going on, is beyond me. It does look really produced. That's
That
and
this
I've been seeing live casts of him where I feel, and several other people also feel, sharing the opinion, doing the research, that some of these portrayals are really, really overproduced.
I think Obama should get a live gorilla from the zoo since the zoo's closed and all the workers are furloughed. And then over here where the trees are, maybe they could have some backhoe come in at night and plant a whole bunch of these trees, and then they could have a live gorilla running around. And they could say since the zoo shut down and the gorilla escaped and it's living at the what I don't know. That's
Hey,
bizarre.
you know what? I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
I'm gonna
But
see it.
it is a lot. There is a lot of extra foliage going on, and it just seems so unreal.
I'm just gonna title
When
this
you
video "Weird Wednesday" and say "Weird Wednesday came early this week."
definitely.
All right, so now I'm putting all the videos up. It's going to be on the video. It might be longer than a minute now about what we were just
Well,
talking
it's,
about. And the top three videos that are up for this week are in the Situation Room.
and I think the situation is, what are they really doing? You're pulling the wool over our eyes again, is what they're doing. I think.
I'm saying from my perspective, from what's going on, I suspect that Obama is not in D.C. He's probably at the Situation Room uh, at Strategic Air Command in South Dakota or something.
If he's even around, and like I was saying to you earlier before, I know it sounds a bit fringe. However, if you watch him on TV lately, it looks weird.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
look at
counting
the
the videos now.
serious.
I'm counting the videos now. We got of the Situation Room that looks like it's in Strategic Air Command, and I'm counting one, two, three videos, and then I scroll down four, five from 6 days ago. So every day of the week this week, it's like he's got a video. There's one here that says President Obama at a press conference, and the back is washed out like a green screen.
He seems to be in front of those a lot lately. Is my point.
The
I
whole
don't know what's
thing
up
looks
with that.
washed out. What I noticed when I saw Miss Posner and her green screen with Anderson Cooper was they were using older equipment, and that's what where they get caught a lot is you can hear the multiplexers clicking in the background where the solenoids activate if you listen real closely just to the sounds,
Mhm.
and that's where Anderson Cooper's nose disappears, and then they
Yes,
and
yes, I've
what's
seen it.
happening is that older equipment is like 10-year-old equipment that they paid $1 million for, and it might have been worth $1 million 10 years ago, and they're just I think maybe just because of the infrastructure they're stuck using it. But there was a video up the other day with the planes crashing into the World Trade Center, and they said nobody noticed this when the plane passes in the foreground. past the buildings, the wing disappears into the background of another building.
Yep. It's weird.
So,
Sounds weird to hear, but
so
you're absolutely right.
but I'm going to stop this video, and you people who come to
Can I
my
add one more
channel,
thing? Can I add one
sure,
more thing before we
sure.
go though? Okay, so for any of you those out any let me start over. For any of you out there that are listening to this or watching this and don't quite understand what we may be talking about, a prime example for you to research, and it's real easy, take 5 minutes of your time overall, is to look up Charles Jaco, CNN fake news.
Yep.
Okay? Just start right there and you can see what they do with blue screens. Okay, this is nothing new, but it needs to be talked about.
That's like a 10-year-old video, isn't it?
Well, that was back during the like
Or
Saudi
no,
Arabia
20 years.
stuff.
Yeah, that's like 20
Yeah,
years ago.
it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Just on the
It's been
first page, there's about 12 of these videos I talked about, and I've never seen anything where it looks like he was at Strategic Air Command with a picture of the White House in the background. I've never seen that, honestly. I know Dick
that's the
Cheney
thing.
was in a.
'Cause,
I know Dick Cheney was in a bunker for like a year or two. All right,
you know,
someone.
these people are capable of anything. One thing I do know is that it looks like the government is definitely distancing themselves from the public, even with the shutdown going on. A lot of these entities getting shut down, defunded, like the NASA. Okay, NASA's their channel, their TV channel. You know, are you familiar with
Yeah, my
that?
mom told me that NASA's shut down and nobody's there. But he was talking about selling the building where they assembled a shuttle and put it on the rover. Like they were talking about renting out the assembly building. Did you hear that? This was last year.
No.
All right, I'm gonna just turn this video off, and then it's 6
All
minutes,
right.
and it'll go up.